Hello, how are you?
Good. What about you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Okay. I thought that you forget today.
I'm so sorry.
Mm. Because one person has schedule. He has 11 years of experience in the morning, 10 a.m.
Okay.
He also not joined. You also not joined.
Uh,
Since
I,
morning.
I, I have reasons, but they are just excuses. I'm very sorry. It was my mistake.
No problem.
I'm so sorry.
So it took
Should I
time.
have my video on or should I turn it off?
You can turn
Um,
off. I think no need to show face. So I don't want to disclose anyone's anywhere.
Identity. Okay, okay,
You can stop. No worries.
okay.
Okay. So one question I have, Arvind. So what is this
Yeah.
Arvind Cool?
w- w- Um, where where did you see that?
Arvindcool296 at gmail.com. What is
Okay,
this?
that was a very very old email ID.
No, no, change it,
Uh,
Arvind. Arvind, change it.
o-
Create a
okay,
new
okay,
one with your name
okay,
proper and use that. So
okay, okay.
I read that Arvind Cool. So how much cool?
Uh,
Yeah. So don't use that because it not look like a professional.
Professional mail ID. Okay, okay,
Yeah. So change it. Okay.
okay, okay.
Okay. So you have 2 years of experience.
I
Two
have
plus.
3 years of experience.
Oh.
2 year, 11 months actually.
Gain from five. Then what is this? Soft skill gain from 5 years of experience in maintaining business relationships.
Previously, actually, 2015, I graduated.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I worked in a non-IT company
Oh,
in Gujarat. I worked there for 5 years till COVID happened.
okay.
After that, in COVID, we didn't have any job. They were like, you can. Everyone is fired in the company,
Mm,
but
right.
we will call you back if we want. Like that, they told. If you have any opportunities outside, you should look opportunities outside. Like that, they
Mm,
told. So I just decided to
okay.
I didn't know what to do. I thought this was cool, and I started out. A friend helped me get my first job, but
Mm-hmm.
first interview I got job there then and there itself, and they told they I signed 3 year contract over there, and I've
Oh,
been working there ever since.
oh my God. So you are in the bond.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. I have also gone through these things, bond and all. 2 years of bond, two companies in the my beginning of the
I
career.
I I have 5 years gap, right? I'm surprised they
Ah,
hired me. So I didn't mind taking a bond. Yeah.
yeah, but few things I don't like regarding the bonds and also. Actually, the problem is that if you get trapped for 2 years, then you are not gonna say that I need a hike and also
Okay, this one go away. One second. I'm sorry. How to hide this?
which one?
Okay, I'll just put it
Do
down.
control D. Do control D. Shift D. Yeah.
Control D.
No, 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 no. You are in the browser now, so that's fine.
Control D.
No, no,
Control D.
don't do that. Search for a JS Fiddle.
This.
Yeah,
Wait.
first one. I have pasted a small code. You can copy that.
In chat. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
so yep, so you are able to see one array with it, which has a first, sorry, name and age. So
Yeah.
if I want to group by that array element, so how can we do that? So see, so two arrays will be there, one for
Okay.
28 age and another for 30, kind of. So I want to group by Alice and AV in one array, and another one is in the Bob's array. So how can we do this?
Um.
Let me ping the
So
output so you will relate.
okay.
Open the again chat.
I think there is object group by
Hmm.
recently object group by got released, but
Yep.
I have not used that. Previously, it is similar to map group by, right?
Yep.
So object group by. Let me just try that. No, I don't know. I have to check.
Do you want
28.
me to give that? Let me give the answer to you, so
Okay,
you can
okay,
try to at least explain me. So what is that
okay.
meaning? Okay. Don't. Yep. Copy this now. Okay.
Group by people
Just
and
print
people.
people by age at the end.
People.
Just do control console.log.
Okay.
So this is the one of the new operator of the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
object. Yeah. So they have introduced.
I
So we
saw.
can use and we can group your elements depend upon some of the keys. Okay, open that console beta. Yep. Yeah, it will have that two arrays now. Just scroll down or just increase the height of that white one, not this one, white one. Above one. Above.
Above one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Increase the height of this. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so it will create two array, 28 and 30. It has
Okay.
created the keys as well. So whatever you are creating that. Okay. Yep. So this is what I was asking you. Okay, no
Okay.
problem.
It takes in
Uh,
a object and another callback function, and in
yeah.
that callback function, we are assigning what it should be grouped by.
Yeah. And
Over
what would
here,
be the
we are
key of it? Yep. Yep. Correct.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So in React, can we use multiple use effect?
In use effect, yeah, we can use multiple use effects.
Okay.
um,
Oh.
let,
Mm-hmm.
it is in previously in class functions we would have three life cycle models, mount, update, and unmount. So if we want to do something, we will go everything. If we want to, let's say we do three different things.
Mm-hmm.
One is we are fetching something, another one is we are adding a what is that, some event listeners we are adding, and third we are doing a set interval. We can we have, what we have to do is whatever we should happen on mount, we should put it on the component did mount method, and
Mm-hmm.
any cleanup function we should be written in the unmount method. In now what we can do is we can separate everything, separate the, if we want we can separate the concerns. Meaning if we, let's say I'm doing a set interval, and the set interval it should track something, that use effect should track something. I could write a separate use effect and put it in the in dependency array. I could add that state or prop or whatever we are tracking, and inside I will do the set interval, and below that we can do the cleanup function. So everything is in one place. When
Mm-hmm.
we see that, it will be easy to understand. We can write three, however many we like.
Okay. Yep.
Uh,
So we have multiple ways to trigger the use effect as well, correct?
yeah, yes,
Dependencies,
yes,
yeah. Okay, okay.
yes.
Yep, that's fine. Have you heard about React Fiber?
I don't know how much I can talk about. I know I have some idea what that is. React's new. It's the name of React's new reconciler. Prior
Mm-hmm.
to this, it used React Stack. It
Mm-hmm.
was called React Stack. It was synchronous. I think this was introduced in some 16 something. This was introduced. I don't know when this was introduced, but currently everything is running in React Fiber.
Okay.
It can do asynchronous operation.
Mm-hmm.
It prioritizes visual. Let's say like an input box. If I'm typing, I have a controlled form, and in that
Mm-hmm.
I'm typing my name. But in it will prioritize that rather than fetching something or doing some background operations. The call stack won't be, the stack won't be blocked.
Okay. And what is the use of ref?
Ref we use, if let's say I have a component, and I need a value to persist through. I need a value to persist. I need to store a value. I don't want to reinitialize it in every re-render. We can
Mm-hmm.
use ref and store it in ref and use it in next. We can store DOM elements. We can store anything. We can store a number also. We can store a string. We can store whatever we want. We can store it. We can store a the set interval, the cleanup function.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say in some condition we have, we have to check if there is already in re-render, we want to check if there is already, did we initialize a set timeout. First time we are doing set timeout, so the next time we want to check if there is not a set timeout, then do this. We can use ref to store the set timeout in ref, and in debounce we use this.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So, so you with the React JS, you are using and sorry, you are using JavaScript or TypeScript.
I'm using JavaScript.
Okay. Okay. So have you heard about call apply bind in JavaScript?
Yeah.
So any differences do you know about all of them?
Okay. What it does is we can
Mm-hmm.
bind a function or a method explicitly to a new context.
Okay.
So call I will call apply and bind. Call will take, apply will take array. Okay. So the call will take in
Arguments.
call the first in arguments, first argument will be the new context.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever we want to assign a
Object.
context, we can an object, we can assign
Yeah.
an object as a context over there.
Hmm.
Next, the thing is what parameter what parameter the function has. Those are those will be second, third, whatever, how many ever we have to
Hmm.
add, we can
Hmm.
add there. In apply, we will do it will take two arguments. Second one will be array. Inside the array, we can set the say the what are the functions, what we want to pass to the function. We can put it over there, and the
Mm-hmm.
first argument will be again a context, an object. So bind now let's say in somewhere we want to do this once or twice. Call, we can use call apply and do that. Now we say we want a new function.
Mm-hmm.
We are using in multiple places. We want to we want to do that. We can do with call bind. What call bind does is it takes one argument, and it binds uh, the method or the function with the new context and returns a function. So we
Hmm.
can take the return function and we can call it anywhere. The context of the function will be the given what we passed on, what the object we assigned.
Correct. So call and apply will run as soon as we call it. Okay. And
Yeah, as soon
bind
as we
will be
call it.
having in-memory references. And whenever we
Yes,
call it, at that time only it will get called. Okay.
yes,
So
yes.
something related to bind. Do you remember something in JavaScript?
Something related to bind.
Mm-hmm.
It returns a function. It takes in we can assign a context.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, am I
Okay.
missing something?
No, no, no. That is the answer is correct. I'm asking about closures. Closures in JavaScript. Have you heard about it?
Okay. Yes, yes, I have heard about it. We want to explain. You want me to
Yeah.
explain about closure?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So what closure is? The we can say the definition is like a function along with its parent's lexical memory. We can say it like that. So
Yeah.
um,
Arvind, do one thing.
yeah,
Create an
yeah.
example
Okay.
of closure over here. We'll see that.
To function outer. So inside function. Yeah, let's say this just returns here. Return a plus b const a equal to 10. So let's keep b in inside itself. Const b equal to, and over here in outside I will do equal. So okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Can you
okay.
can you click on that tidy over there in that yep above.
Clear
No,
console.
no. That is fine. In the JavaScript plus no library, you're writing the code over there only. So it will make that code proper. No, right
Oh,
side
okay. Here.
tidy. Yeah, click on that. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. So can we return the function directly instead of writing return inner over there?
we can do that also.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We
So
can also take
instead
the
of
name if you take name if you want. Yeah.
yep. So yeah. And okay, so yep, that is fine. So see, the outer you created, okay. So
Yeah.
it would
Yeah.
be a inner memory now, okay. And you're
Yeah.
assigning to the inner one.
Yes.
At line number 14, when you are invoking, at that time only it is getting called. So
Yeah.
now you can relate the bind. Okay, I think maybe. So when you call it, that time only it will get execute. Otherwise, it will not
Now,
get execute.
the inner function will have a
Reference.
similar to prototype. It will have a object, a closure object. In developer tool, we can check that closure object itself.
Yeah,
It will have stored over there. The
correct.
A will be coming from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so have you heard about event loop?
Yes. So event loop, any asynchronous function in JavaScript is taken out of call stack.
Mm-hmm.
A promise, a timer, whatever, and it comes back again to the call stack through something known as callback queue. There is two things. There is micro callback queue and macro callback queue. The promises, those things come in micro callback queue, and set timeout, set interval, those things come in macro callback queue. In between this, the event loop is something like gatekeeper. It just watches the call stack and the callback queue. When the call stack is busy, it's not going to insert anything. When the call stack is empty and something is waiting in the callback queue,
Mm-hmm.
first it prioritizes the the promises and those things. So the micro what did I say? Micro
Micro task queue.
callback queue, micro
Micro task.
task queue. It
Okay.
prioritizes the micro task queue and sends in the promises. After that, it sends the macro task queue, the
Okay.
call
Suppose
from the callback queue.
okay. Suppose you have one set timeout with a 0 delay. Okay.
Okay,
And you have
okay,
one promise.
okay.
So in that case, which one it will take first?
In that case, if the we have a if we have a promise, it will by default it will take the promise only. If the promise is, let's say
Mm-hmm.
it is settled, then it will take the promise only. If
Okay.
not,
And
it doesn't
now,
matter if the
mhm.
timing is zero or what in the set time.
Okay, okay, yep, fine. Okay, now suppose you have one set timeout. After
Okay,
1 second, it is running. Okay, and you
okay.
have promise which is running for after 10 seconds. So in
After
that
10 seconds,
case,
okay.
yeah, so it will wait, set timeout will wait for 10 seconds to run that.
No, no.
And why now? So why the see?
The
So
promise will have to wait for 10 seconds.
promise
Uh,
resolve, promise resolve
resolve.
is, yeah, so
Uh,
we are calling resolve after 10 second. Okay, so promise will resolve after 10 second. Okay, so whatever resolve you have value, so it will get run by after 10 second in the dot then. But what I meant to say, in event loop you have one set timeout, it is running after 1 second, and one
okay.
promise you have, it will resolve after 10 second. So
Now the set timeout will run.
yeah, so how this will know that browser? So I want to run now this, I want to wait for
Uh,
the
how,
promise.
how, the promise, it is not. Mm, it is not ready, right? It is not in
Hmm, hmm.
callback queue yet, right?
Hmm.
After when it is resolved, it comes to the microtask queue. So the event loop looks at that, then prioritizes that. If it is not resolved or anything, it's not go. I don't know how this very minor thing works. Okay,
Yeah, so
I think the call the set timeout will resolve first
yep,
in this
because it
case.
will not gonna wait for 10 seconds.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, so have you used context API in React?
I have used context API.
So, what is the benefits of context API?
It avoids prop drilling. Basically, what it does
Mm-hmm.
is it avoids prop drilling. Um, let's say we have a root element,
Mm-hmm.
and from that root element we have a element deep that is three element deep.
Mm-hmm.
We want some information in a root element also, but also in our the last element. To do this without context API or any global state management, we have what we have to do is we have to prop drill. We have to drill down to the element two, and it will not use that prop also. It will just pass on to his children, and that will pass on to his grandchild. Like that, we have to do in context API. We can just
Mm-hmm.
we can do it with the context provider, and we will use the to consume that we will use context hook and take the whatever information came from there. We can take and use it in the grand sale, and in between those three components don't have to do anything. So it is
Okay.
like just like from projected from here to there itself. In the React website, they show that illustration. Instead of passing this, it is just projected from here to the last element, like light. It is
Mm-hmm.
projected over there directly.
Okay. Yep. So in Angular, something kind of subjects we have. So we can
Okay.
pass data anywhere into the application with the subject services.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. So what is controlled component and uncontrolled component?
So, control generally this is referred to a form or some kind of input or some kind of those things are referred when we say controlled or uncontrolled. So
Mm-hmm.
uncontrolled is not controlled by React. It is controlled directly by the DOM itself. Uh,
Okay.
let's say we have a let's say we have a name and email. It is a uncontrolled component. We will just do input, and when we type in there, React is not tracking what we are. React is not tracking what we are typing. If it is a control component, we would use state and track what is being typed, and we will it will be displayed from the React.
Okay.
Meaning we will set the value to the
Mm-hmm.
state, and we will use
So
set state to
it
yeah.
will go through
So
the
React,
virtual DOM kind of.
yes, it will go
Okay.
through the virtual DOM, and it will every That's the keyword, right? It will go through the virtual DOM, what is typed, and it will be in the components memory.
Correct. Okay. So, did you work with a Redux as well?
Yes, I have worked with Redux as well.
Okay. So, what is Redux middleware?
Redux middleware, once again,
Mm-hmm.
it is something I don't know how to define that. We can do lots of things with Redux middlewares.
Yes. Yes.
What we can do is for logging. For example, let's say we have an application. There are multiple roles, there are multiple logins, and they are all using a same data from a database, and they can edit and delete. Now we can have a logger, and while these operation are being performed, we can log it from there, who did what, and later if they want to check, they can use this log information to check what happened. We can use the Redux middleware to fetch something globally.
Mm-hmm.
From there itself we can fetch something globally, and not from any components. What other examples?
Yep. That's fine.
We can make any API calls from there also.
Mm-hmm.
uh, yeah, the same thing, same I told prior, we can fetch something from there.
Yep. So, okay. So, related to APIs only. So, how do you fetch multiple APIs in a single time? Means, can we fetch
We can
multiple
use,
API? Mm-hmm.
yeah, we can fetch multiple APIs.
Mm-hmm.
We can take two scenarios. We can do promise all or promise all settled.
Okay.
uh, let's say we have five APIs, and
Mm-hmm.
we want to get information from five APIs, and if even one fails, we don't want to show any information to the viewer, we can do promise all API fails.
Okay. So, there is a promise.res as well. So, do you know about it?
Yeah, but there is promise.any and promise.race.
Mm-hmm.
What the race will pick up whatever resolved first, whether it's a failure or success. Promise.any would pick the first success.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. So well, let's say we are doing promise.race. Uh, it's going to take the first API calls that is resolved, whether it is fulfilled or rejected. It's going to ignore all other and just give the output of that. Promise any what it does is uh, it takes the first success. Let's say we have API, we made three API calls, first to fail.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to do anything. It's going to wait for the third one. The third one
Mm-hmm.
is success, it's going to show the third one. If let's say we are doing five, and we have another two API calls pending, it's going to ignore that. It's going to show the third one itself, the first successful one.
Yep. So, as soon as first one gets success, it will
Yeah.
return.
Yeah.
Okay, correct. Okay, I have pasted a small code output base. So just copy that and paste it into the JS fiddle.
Yeah,
And
one second.
yep. And tell me what would be the output of it.
Okay, get
Forget for
user
that
user
errors and all.
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's going to be admin UI dev guide.
Are you sure? Run this now. Remove that code. Wait. That having the problem with the code. Just remove that code. Yeah. Change
Yeah.
it to normal code. Yeah.
Okay.
Double quote. Yeah. Here as well. Now run.
Undefined.
Why this is undefined?
I don't know how this can be undefined, right? So once again.
It's it's related to hoisting now. Just now do one thing. Copy line
Okay.
number 18 and put above 16, like line number 15.
Okay. So what it is undefined the UI dev guide.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just cut it and paste it above.
Yeah. It's like doing a console log over here. Okay.
Yeah. No. Do one thing only. Do one thing.
Uh,
Just remove
okay.
line number 19 and put it above. That's it.
Yeah. Now it's gonna work.
Because while running your application, that running
Okay.
that UI get user, at that time
Yeah.
role was not there. It was undefined. Yeah.
I was so focused on function, and it is hoisted above that,
Yeah.
and I forgot about war.
Run now.
Uh, yeah, now it will print. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So this was the last question for you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So,
Okay.
Arvind, so I
Uh,
have just a minute. I'm testing all the questions whatever I asked you today in the chat, so you can copy that. Copy these questions. And I think you have good knowledge related to Angular, sorry, React. But
okay,
for JavaScript, prepare a little bit more,
okay,
the closures kind of thing. Then I did not ask much questions related to JavaScript, but if you are a front-end developer, then you should make sure that you know the concepts from the JavaScript as
okay.
well. Yeah.
Why I did this? First of all, thank you for doing this. Thank you so
Mm-hmm.
much. I'm basically paying you peanuts. I paid you nothing. You just did a service to me.
Yeah.
Uh, um, why I went through this mock interview? Why I
Mm-hmm.
did this is I'm getting now I'm started applying to other jobs. My bond is ending very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere they are saying I'm getting for senior React
Mm-hmm.
dev jobs. So I don't know. I don't know. Sounds a little bit intimidating. I'm a little bit nervous about that. Uh, I don't know
Let
what to expect. What to expect? What should I prepare? What should I?
as a
I
senior
don't know what to
developer,
do.
as a senior
Uh,
developer. Yeah.
so far, for past 1 year, uh, these 3 years, it was very slow. The learning was very slow. I worked as a third party in TCS for
Mm-hmm.
majority of my time, and there was nothing. There won't be any problem. There won't be any pressure.
Mm-hmm.
We would chat for an entire day also. We can do
Mm-hmm.
because we can do our entire day's work in 1 or 2 hours. We have to just
Mm-hmm.
sit 1 or 2 hours. We will be talking. We will be doing something that there was not.
Let
Uh,
let me
uh,
call you on a phone because this meeting gonna end in a minute.